welcome to Outdoor Destinations PNW. Today we're in Post Falls, Idaho, playing at the Highlands Golf course. We're starting off here at hole number 1. So I'll be shooting from the whites today all day long, and I'm hitting from 455 on this one. So reading the book here, it says best tips here is hit the right side of the fairway to avoid the lone tree out there. This is a par 5 right at the get-go. They're getting us going with the par 5. When we get down around the green, we'll give you a video of that. From what I understand, there's a pond, and it's pretty much all carry. You got to get over that pond in order to make the green. So we'll be teeing off here in a minute, and we'll show you what we got going on. You know, I'd like to introduce a special guest we have with us today. Here's somebody he'd like to remain anonymous. We'll call him Mike or Michael or Mr. Hobbs. Anyway, we're going to keep it a secret. He is a professional ice fisherman from the Republic of Congo. His next competition, I believe, is Havana, Cuba, August 37th?
Yep, sounds right.
Well, good luck in that. And
thanks.
so we'll be golfing together today and just kind of having a good time here at the Highlands. Okay, here we are about middle of fairway, hole number 1. Give you a shot of the flag we're going for. Blue flag means the hole's that down towards the back. We do have a sand bunker kind of guarding it from middle of fairway. So we're going to carry that sand. That's a good shot, you're fine.
Oh, good bounce.
So, yep, that's where we're going. And right back up there is the tee boxes. Right where the house, in between the house and the junipers, that's where we came from. So far, pretty good hole 1. We'll see you on the green. Still rolling. Oh, good shot. One thing you want to watch out for when you're back on the fairway a little bit is this pond here. If you can't make the green, well, you're going swimming. Okay, here's the green on number 1. There's the sand trap that was off to the right. Over there's the one that was off to the left. There's the pond you don't want to be in. Had a pretty good shot. I'm on the apron, going for my 4th shot on a par 5. So I'm just going to try to, just bump and roll, get close to the pin, and try to hit this in for par. Okay, hole number 2 at Highlands, sorry I forgot where we were for a minute, is par 4, 318 from the whites. Looks like it's a pretty good straight shot, got an out of bounds on the right and the left. Actually the left hand side, we'll go ahead and pan over and take a look. Got a lot of trees over here on the left. On the right hand side there's some trees, and then there's a couple of houses over there, so don't want to hit it over to the right. Looks like it's well protected green back there. Got a sand bunker there on the right hand side on a little hill, another one on the left, and right between the two is a pond. So we want to make sure, again, get a good layup shot and just try to chip onto the green. Okay, so we're about middle of fairway at hole number 2. Let's give a look at our flag there. Looks like we got a sand bunker on the right hand side, got some hills all the way around it in the back, and then a pond there on the left. Nice hit, hon. Good layup right there. She hit a good one. And right back there, the tee boxes. Alright, so here we are approaching the green on hole number 2. There's that sand trap there on the right hand side. There's the pond we're trying not to go into on the left. I had a pretty good shot. I made it on the green. Yeah, right there. And my flag is right there. So I got a pretty good putt for par. We'll see if I make it. Okay, here we are on number 3. This is our first par 3 of the day. I'll be hitting from 167. So there's a lot of stuff going on this hole. It's an elevated tee box. Go ahead and come on here with me. We'll take a look at it. We got people on the green right now, so we're not going to go ahead and tee off because, well, that would just be rude. Anyway, elevated tee box. Looks like we got some pond there right on towards the garden, the front of the green to the right. There is an opening, a shallow opening on the left hand side, and then you got sand bunkers beyond that. It looks like a pretty spacious green, white flag, so we got our pin in the middle. Yeah, just kind of tee off, aim for middle of the green, and try to save your par. Okay, here we are, the green at number 3. There's the pond, again you want to miss. There's the sand trap over on the left hand side. White flag, pretty spacious. Just like I said, aim for the middle and try to get your par. Okay, here we are, hole number 4. This is a par 4. I'll be hitting 341 from the white tees. So far this course has been really challenging. It's really nice. Good condition, the greens are kind of fast, but let me show you what we got coming up. So we're right here about at the white tees where I'll be teeing off from. So we definitely got to carry. I hate digging through junipers trying to find my ball because I always find everyone else's. But anyway, it's a carry from here, got a little goalie there, and then we finally get our fairway going on. Looks like we got sand hazards on the right and the left about mid-fairway, and then the greens just beyond that. Right in between the two sand hazards is our 150 mark. So that's kind of my target there, what I'll be going for, and yeah, I don't want any junipers. Okay, this is middle fairway, hole number 4. Let's take a look up towards the green. Looks like we're pretty well protected. Got a sand bunker on the right and the left again. And right over there is where we had to drive from, right through that little crevice there, right through that opening. Alright, well, we'll see you on the green. Or look at the green on hole number 4. Again, there's that sand trap to the left. There's the one to the right. Let's see Sis chip this in. Good hit. Good roll. She's going. Damn, good job, hon. Good hit. Okay, hole number 5 here at Highlands. This is a par 4. This thing dog legs way off to the right, as you can see on the map. Teeing off from the whites will be 359. We got some people in front of us, but let's go ahead. Actually, we can take a look from here on down the fairway. So it looks like if you launch it too far, we got a sand trap right up there on the left-hand side, right at where I'm assuming where it makes the turn. I would say a layup shot of probably, I say that's about maybe 220, 250, somewhere in there. And then should have a good look at the green. We haven't seen it yet, but we'll give you a shot of it when we get there. Okay, middle fairway, hole number 5. Let's take a look at our green down there. Still got a sand trap off to the left, a couple off to the right. Good hit, Michael. Nice. And he's down. He's over there by the cart. Oops, over there by the cart path. So yeah, good looking green. We're about at the 150 marker right now. Pull this back, you can see it. Awesome. So yeah, this thing dog-legged way off to the left, and back there. Yep, there's our white tees where I teed off from. So all right, man. We'll see you on the green. Okay, here's a look at the green on number 5. There's our sand trap to the left. There's our sand trap to the right. That seems to be a theme here at Highlands. Sand traps on either side of the greens. Pretty big, spacious green, kind of flat. Looks like it might be going from left down to the right. So there's my hit there. I'm gonna try to put it in. Okay, here we are, number 6 at Highlands. This is a par 3. 113 from the whites to the pin. So let's take a look at this. This is definitely a short chip shot. We got people right in front of us. Of course, we're going to wait and tee off. Yeah, it's right there. So maybe tee off with a putter. I don't know. This is pretty close. I think I'm going to use my gap wedge and just kind of try to get it. One thing about this hole that makes it difficult is you can see there's a deep gully right there. I think you hit down in that gully and you're done. You're not getting your ball back. There's probably a drop up top. I think I can make it. Aim for center of the green. Got a white flag. It should be exciting. We'll see. Hole number 7 here is a par 5. I'll be hitting 549 from the whites. Looks pretty straightforward. One thing you want to watch out for is the sand bunker in the middle of the fairway there. The right and left side of this hole is lined by trees on either side. Right hand side is definitely out of bounds because it's just trees, weeds, and then it drops off a cliff and the freeway's down there. So we'll give you a shot from the tee box. There's people in front of us now and I'm just trying to keep the pressure low. So we'll let them get out of the way, give you a shot from the tee box, middle fairway, and then we'll see you on the green on hole number 7. Okay, here's the tee box, hole number 7, hitting from the whites. So we're looking down the fairway here. Yeah, we got trees on the right and the left. The right hand side, like I said, is treed, then it's tall grass, and then it's just lost. But looking down the fairway there, There's your hazard, kind of right side, middle of fairway. It's that sand bunker, and then you have another one over there on the left. This is a par 5, so we're not seeing the flag yet. I imagine it's over that hill there. We'll go ahead and let those people go, get our drive on, and give you a shot from middle of fairway. Okay, here we are, middle of fairway, hole number 7. Yeah, it's a ways. And then coming back, right over there, is a tee box, which we hit from. It's a little slow day today. It's okay. We're just relaxed golfing. But there's the tee boxes there where we teed off from. And right in the middle of the fairway is, we got this little valley here. So you want to drive over the valley or hit short and then clear it. You just get a bad lie if you're laying down in there. So yeah, middle fairway, hole number 7. We'll see you on the green. Okay, here we are on the green on number 7, our par 5. So there's a sand trap there on the right. There's the one on the left. Pretty much same sand trap configuration every hole. Looks like this green's got a slope from the front to the back as well as the right down to the left. And then a backdrop. So if you overshoot this green, you're going to have to be chipping back up the hill to get back on there. But pretty spacious. Yeah, this is a nice one. Got a nice view of, well, I guess Post Falls. Hello, Post Falls. Hey, honey. Okay, hole number 8. This is a par 4. I'll be hitting 380 from the whites. This looks like a dog leg off to the left and a downhill. We shoot the tee box right now and kind of show you, but you really can't see much, and there's some people in front of us still, so we're going to give them some time. I don't know what these are. We're going to find out when we get there, but I have a feeling they're just holes, you know, some traps in the middle of the fairway. Looks like our green has got some sand bunkers again, right and left. They seem to do that a lot here, and another pit off to the on the backside. So anyway, when we get a good shot, we'll probably give a shot uphill from middle of fairway, give you a better perspective on where the tee boxes are and what this hole looks like. So here's a shot from the white tee box here at hole number 8. So it's a downhill. There are some people in front of us. You can see the top of the cart there. Yeah, right about there. So I'm not going to tee off yet. Looks like they're moving, so you really can't see what your hazards are in front of you. I'm just going to pull out my driver and just kind of go for the center here. Hope for the best. Okay, here we are, middle fairway, hole number 8. Let's take a look up the hill where we came from. Just a little bit past that sign right there. Advertising the Highlands. Right where those two dudes are standing, that's where I teed off. So yeah, it's definitely dog leg left. You got to come down here, get your drive on, then kind of lay up to get around this corner. We're on the outside of the corner here, but here's the trees that define it. And there's our green right there. So they kind of broke away from tradition. We got sand bunkers on the right-hand front, but this one's back left. Got a close flag. Looks like everything's sloping from the back towards the front and from the right down to the left. Okay, here we are. Green on number 8. There's our sand trap on the right-hand side coming towards the pin from the fairway. There's the one towards the back. Everything is pretty banked, especially the left-hand side there. I actually hit the bank over there, had a really good roll, ended up pretty close to the hole here. I got a chance to put this thing in for par. Boom, got it. Okay, here we are, number 9. It's a par 4/5. Book says this is the hardest par 4 on the course. Anything on the right hand side is going to end up rolling and just kind of go out of bounds, put you into hazards. You want to aim for the left. The whole fairway slopes from left to right, and it's also an uphill battle. We'll go ahead and give you a shot of what we can see from the tee box. So looking on up, looks like we got a sand bunker here on our right hand side, and then some houses over here on the left. So you want to avoid the houses, but aim for a left hand drive. I'm just going to try to get up over that knoll there so I can get a better look at what's ahead. From what I understand reading the book, the green here is well protected. It's got a pond on one side and a massive sand bunker on the other, but we'll give you a shot of that when we get there. All right, number 9, middle fairway. Looking up at the green. So yeah, this thing definitely pitches off down to the right. And we just got some people in front of us, so we're gonna wait till they get done. There's a massive sand bunker on the right-hand side there. And I guess just over that hill is some water on the left. It brings you right back to the clubhouse. And then we'll get another view of where we came from, which is right back over there. Alright, let me take this shot. See you guys on the green. Okay, here we are, the green and number 9. Here's that massive sand trap here on your right-hand side coming up to it. There's water over there on the left. You've got to miss pretty good in order to hit that water. Looks like a 2-tiered green. Got a ridge right here in the middle. So this is actually on the upper one putting down. Is it going to hit it? It's going to get the roll there. A little bit of roll. All right. So we'll finish up here on number 9. We'll see you on the backside. Okay, hole number 10, finally made it to the backside. Starting out with a par 5. So it looks pretty straightforward. Got some hazards on the right and the left here. Mostly looks like we got houses here on the left-hand side and some trees there on the right. Looking, we'll go and walk over here and take a look here. We're at the blue tees right now. We're gonna hold for a little bit. We do have some people in front of us. But it looks like we got a little bit of an uphill to begin with, and I'm going to shoot from the whites there and try to make it over the over that knoll. So from the whites here is a 549. Yeah, we'll take a look middle of fairway when we get there. But par 5, it's going to be a minute. Okay, hole number 10, about middle of fairway. Our flag is somewhere way over there. We're going to follow those people. They'll lead us right to it, I'm sure. So one thing about this fairway, there's a lot of ups and downs, a lot of hills in this. So you have hilltops and valley floors, pretty much all the way through it looks like. So there's our tee boxes right back there. Yep, where those guys are waiting for us. Okay, buddies, we're waiting for the people in front of us. So yeah, you pretty much want to kind of go from hilltop to hilltop on this one. Alright, here's the green on number 10. So, falling back into order, sand bunker on the right, sand bunker on the left. Got some houses real close to the back of this thing, a couple hills. I don't know if there's any sand back there, but if you were to overshoot your approach, you're pretty much in danger of hitting a house. Green looks, it's not that big, smaller green. Blue flag towards the back. Looks like it kind of slopes from the back down towards the front, and then a little valley in the middle, and then over here the front towards the center. Okay, hole number 11 is another par 5, so we've had them back to back. I'll be shooting from 439 from the white tees here, which are right behind us. A lot of people here today. It's a really nice day, so plays a little bit slow. I usually don't complain about that at all because I'm out here to relax and just have a good time. But we are going to go ahead and give you a shot down the fairway here. So what we can see, it's just a pretty straight shot. You got hazards there on the left-hand side, again with the trees and the houses, so you want to avoid the left. Hooking it over and hitting the house for sure. Looks like if you go over and slice it to the right, you end up in the next fairway. And I think there's some people there trying to figure out their shot from our fairway right now. So, you know, once again, like I always say, just a nice easy stroke. Try to get it down into the center. Unless, of course, it's sloping one way or the other. But it looks like a good driver shot. I'm going to aim for that lone tree right out there. Kind of looks like it's in the middle of my fairway. And according to the map, it's just a straight shot. We'll give you a shot from middle fairway, and we'll see you on the green. Okay, so hole number 11, middle fairway. We're aiming for the green, which is right up there. Got the red flag. We still got some people on it, so again, we're just kind of laying back. Right over Michael. That's all right. You're in a good spot. So this thing does dogleg off down to the left, and right back over there, where those dudes are waiting for us. our tee boxes. And again, that's where we came from. Alright, middle fairway, number 11. We'll see you on the green. Okay, here's the green on number 11. Got a pretty good sand bunker here, left-hand side towards the front. Really slopes down. If you hit just outside the green, it's going to kick it down towards the, sand trap. It's going to kick it down towards the green. A right-hand side got a pretty deep one over there. Looks like it's got high banks to get out of, so if you hit it to the right, it's a bit more of a challenge. But I had a pretty good shot. I was about 140 out. Pulled that with my 9, so I don't know, what, a 15, 17 foot putt there. Okay, number 12, par 4, 408 from the whites. This looks pretty straightforward. Maybe have some water hazards up here. We'll go ahead and head up here to the tee box. Kind of take a look at what we got going on. Okay, so it's a sand bunker. Looking down the fairway here, right hand side, got a sand bunker. Right up tight, there's the tree line, and that's where we saw the other guy hitting from the fairway on the last hole. So he must hooked it off to the right and ended up in the fairway for number 11. So again, just looks like a nice straight shot. You can see the green up there. Looks like you got a really big sand bunker on the right hand side up on a hill, and then another one down on the left. We'll give you a shot here, middle fairway, and then we'll see you on the green. All right, middle fairway, hole number 12. There's our sand bunker there, right hand side, just a little over middle of fairway. There's our green right up there. There's that big sand trap off to the right hand side up on that hill. And then again, there's another one lower on the left hand side. Nice hit, sis, right up the fairway. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward. A little bit of a jog to the left from the tee boxes. And tee boxes are, well, they're way back there. They're kind of down a hill a little bit. Actually, you can see the guy in the blue. I think he's standing over there at the white tees. So here's a shot from middle fairway, hole number 12. We'll see you on the green. Okay, here's our green, hole number 12. So there's that giant sand trap off to the right in front of the green. Got another one back there behind it, and then another one here off to the left. Looks pretty small green, looks pretty flat. If it has a lean at all, it's a little bit from the left down to the right. So I ended up right there, and I'm just going to try to chip it over that little mound there on the green and have it roll down towards the hole. Okay, number 13, this is a par 4, hitting 339 from the whites. So this one, we can look right on down there and see it veers off a little dog leg to the left. So as we look down and we zoom in back down there, we can catch the sand traps. Looks like they're right front of the green down there. We'll get a better look at it as we go. It looks pretty straightforward. It's a little bit of a downhill there, so get a good drive, I'd say, to about between the 200 and the 150 marker, then you should get a nice roll out of that. So we'll tee off here at the whites. We'll see you in the middle fairway. Okay, about middle fairway on hole number 13. We're just about a little before the corner when it starts making the turn. There's our flag right over there, that blue flag. So that's what we're going for. Can't hit it too well from the tee box, even if you got a good drive, because there's a bunch of houses lining the whole left side here. So there we are, back up at the tee boxes. Didn't want to hit a really hard drive because I knew it made the turn, so I think I'm sitting pretty good where I am. About just a little, probably about 170 from here. And I got a nice clean shot. I'm actually standing on top of my ball, and yeah, I got a pretty good shot towards the flag. A little bit hazardous to the left, but I think middle of the green's over on the right. Okay, here's the green, number 13. I'm standing on the cart path right up above it. It's a smaller green. Doesn't seem to have a lot of pitch to it. Kind of pretty flat. Here's that sand hazard right here on the right hand side in front. Take a look at that bank. Yeah, you don't want to get stuck close up behind that, or you're just gonna, well, I've been hitting it. I've had experiences where I've hit that over and over again. And here's a sand bunker back towards the rear right. Again, just a smaller green, not a lot going on with it. Blue flag. Not doing too bad. Sis had a nice hit. She's sitting right back over there, and I'm right over there next to her, right behind her. All right, we'll see you on the next one. Okay, here we are, 14. It's a par 3. 155 from the white tees where I'm shooting from. So we got a water hazard up here. We just drove up there. Someone dropped a club cover. We tried to give it back to him. I guess it's not theirs. But we'll take a look. We got a sand hazard there on the right-hand side of the green, and then the willow tree there has got the water in it. There's a pond sitting there, and then back behind the green, looks like there's some water back behind the green also. Got a red flag, so the hole's towards the front of it. Looks pretty flat from here. So here's the green on 14. Yeah, kind of flat, not a lot going on. Sand hazards over there towards the front. Sis got a par. Good shot, honey. And we're just kind of waiting to tee off onto the next one. Awesome, we'll see you on 15. Okay, here we are, hole number 15. It's a par 4. It's a pretty short par 4. We have 2 coming up back to back here. The hazards on this one is 2 very large sand bunkers on the right and left hand side of the fairways. So you want to get a nice good middle shot, and yeah, the greens are really big up there. We got a white flag. We can go ahead and take a look down. So yeah, just looking down the fairway, you want to avoid the right and left hand side bunkers. Get a good clean middle shot, and you should be lined up perfectly for the green. Looking over towards the flag, about middle fairway, about the 150 mark here. Here's one of the sand hazards on the right hand side, and there's the one over on the left. Looking up towards the green, looks like we got sand bunker on the right. Oops, sorry, wrong sand bunker. There we are, up on the right there, and then another one over towards the left. Pretty flat green, looks like it slopes from the back towards the front. Fairway's pretty flat, not a lot going on the fairway. It's a pretty straight shot here. And then take a look back there towards the tee boxes. Again, there's our friend in blue. So those are the white tees there, and that's where we teed off from. All right, I got about 150, 153 to get to the flag. So I'll try to get there and put it in for my par, or birdie. Okay, so here we are checking out the green on number 15. Actually forgot to do it, so I'm walking back here. Pretty good green. Looks like it slopes from front to back, and right, left kind of lead in towards the center. I got your sand bunkers again. This one's on the left hand side, and we got another one over there on the right hand side. If you overshoot, you're going to roll off the back there, and then you got the road, so you want to be careful of that. Okay, number 16 is our par 4. I'm shooting for 309 to get to the pin. We're going to look up the fairway in a minute. We got some people in front of us again. Actually, let's go ahead and check it out. Probably can't see the blue flag. Oh, there we go. The guy moved, so we got the blue flag right over back there. So we got a hazard here on our left-hand side. We also have a sand hazard on the right that's kind of big, and then behind that, according to the map, there's some water. So, man, from here, the white tees, I would just say aim at the pin. It's a nice, straightforward, centered shot. And it's a pretty easy par 4. We'll give you a shot from the middle, and we'll see you on the green. All right, here we are, middle of fairway. So there's that sand hazard that was on the right-hand side, and there's our water hazard right there. So if you hit your drive a little too far and hook off to the right, you end up in the water. There's our green. That's what we're going for. Looks like there's a sand bunker on the right-hand side right there, and then a pretty small green, but it is surrounded by some banks. So that's good unless you roll over the banks, and then it's not. So anyway, about middle fairway, and right over back there. Again, that's our buddy in blue. That's where we teed off from. Okay, let's take a look at the green at 16. There's that sand trap that's right-hand side in the front. And here's all the banks all the way around, pretty much surrounding it except for that right-hand side. Pretty flat green. Looks like a little bit of slope from the back towards the front. And blue pin. All right, number 17 is a par 3. We're 135 away from the pin. We're we're going to take a look because, again, this one's really close. Their par 3s are definitely par 3s. Let's take a look. So yeah, there it is. Looks like the green is surrounded, or protected, I should say, by a double sand bunker. There's one front right and then one right at the front of it. So you definitely want to carry and try to get up there onto the green. The green looks pretty spacious though from the map. Well, we can't see it from here, but it looks like you got a lot of room there, and then a backstop in the back. So if you do hit a little further and get some roll, you should be able to stop and still maintain the green. Okay, so we're checking out the green here at 17. This thing is huge. It's massive. The one trick about this, get it, honey. Nice shot. There's the big, gigantic sand trap that sits right in the front of this thing. Anyway, there I am. I'm going to try to knock this thing in. Okay, hole number 18, the grand finale. This is a par 4 going 415 from the whites. Yeah, this looks like an up and downhill battle. Let's go ahead and take a look down our fairway. So the first thing we got here is a big old dip and then a rise up there on the top. I don't know if it flattens out up there or not. This is our first time here, so we're kind of finding out about this course along with you guys. Man, I just want to get up out of that valley and on top of that hill over there to have a good lie. It looks like the people in front of us are having a bad lie. Good shot. Down there by the 100-yard pin. So here we are, middle fairway, 18th hole. There's our green right up there. We got some sand on the left, little sand on the right. Looks like a nice big open green. From here, maybe pitching from the back towards the front again. We're standing on top of that hill that we saw from the tee box, and so we're going to be hitting downhill from here. Actually, we're already down the hill. We're right there. You can see our balls. So pretty good. Actually, that's our second hit. So they're pretty good second hit. And then right about over there, again, there's our buddy in blue. That's where the tee boxes are. That's where we drove from. So this thing's got a big old camel hump in the middle, I guess you could call it. The valley there, standing on top of the knoll. And then we drop down into another valley, and there's our green right down there at the lead out, I guess you could call it. All right, we'll see you on the green on number 18. Okay, here's the green on number 18. There's Sis rolling on in. Ooh, right on the fringe there. So, got a sand trap here on the left hand, almost back towards the rear. It's got a high bank in the very back of it, and another sand trap over there on the right hand side. You can kind of see the rake handle sticking out right there. Oh, so if we had I'd say it slopes from the back and the front down into the center is what it looks like to me. And nice space, very spacious, good open green. Ooh, nice putt, hon. Right there, she's within 10 inches. All right, well, we're gonna finish up this day, and we'll see you back at the clubhouse. All right, well, there's 18 holes at the Highlands Golf Course in Post Falls. You know, we had a really good day today. Really nice course, pretty challenging. A lot of varied terrain, camel humps, valleys, tops of hills. We've seen everything. And some really short par 3s, which is kind of a challenge too, because you know, when you get to the 200 par 3s, you can, yeah, these you got to nail, you know, especially that last one we did. I think it was over on 17 that had the sand bunker right in front of it. So, you know, I would definitely, there are houses here. It is a golf course community, but never once did I feel like the houses were intrusive or in the way or afraid I was going to hit one. It just lined out really good. Had a great day, again, like I said, with my family, and you should definitely come check out the Highlands if you get a chance. You know, you don't have to love golf to go golfing. It's just the places you get to go and the people you get to golf with. We'll see you next time on Outdoor Destinations PNW.